I have a wonderful story about my relationship with Frank Sinatra. I knew Frank, my goodness, almost for 45 years, from the very, very beginning, which I'll tell you about, till when he passed away. I was one of the pallbearers and so on. But when I first met Frank Sinatra, this is the story. There was a young lady by the name of Doris Anderson who worked at a radio station in Detroit, Michigan, who was program director. And unbeknownst to me, she would program my records and Don Cornell and Johnny Desmond and Johnny Ray and Vic Damone and so on. She liked good singers. Wonderful, very smart lady. And in fact, my style of changing lyrics around, which really helped me get to where I am now, I owe 50% to her, because Doris was the one that took the lyrics to Ladies of Tramp and a lot of the hits that I had and changed them around. And as I said, she was very smart. So she, at one time, came to my house in Long Island. And we started to talk about Frank Sinatra, how I would love to meet Frank Sinatra. Now, this is about 1951, 52, something like that. And just before I went to Las Vegas for the first time. And I said, Doris, I would love to meet Frank. Do you know Frank? And she said, well, I know Frank very well. And I said, well, how do you know him? For some reason, Frank loved Doris Anderson. There was a camaraderie there that they just loved each other a lot. It was a friendship thing. And I kind of said to her, well, I don't believe you. Why should you know Frank Sinatra? She picked up the phone and called the Sands Hotel. And this is what I hear. Hello, Frank. I dropped my fork. Frank, this is Doris. How are you? Talk, 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 talk. There's somebody here I want you to say hello to. Buddy, this is Frank Sinatra. Now I pick up the phone. Doris Anderson hands me the phone, and I'm going, hello, hi, Mr. Sinatra. He says, hi, Pally. Please call me Frank. Hello, Frank. A lot of small talk. I probably made no sense whatsoever while I'm talking to him. And he says to me, Doris tells me that you're a wonderful piano player and a real good singer. And I said something to the effect that, well, I hope maybe I'll be in Vegas soon. He says, well, if you come out here, please say hello to me, Dag. And I said, what? He said, say hello to me, Dag. I had no idea what he was making reference to. I said, well, when I come out there, I certainly will say hello to you. Thank you. This is such an honor for me to say hello to Frank Sinatra. Little did I know that I would be one of his dearest friends for 40-some years. That was my relationship with Frank Sinatra.